Did a Chicago Bears team shut out another NFL football team? Listen, I completely understand that this is the preseason, but put that sentence together with the fact that the Chicago Bears the offense dropped 38 to go along with that shutout. This is definitely a new time. What is up, guys? Welcome back to SoBackSports, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about that shutout victory in the preseason. And I get it, it's the preseason, and I'm going to keep saying that, but a win is a win. Before we get into today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Really means a lot. Really helps me create content like this for you guys. We're trying to hit 700 subscribers by the end of this month. I think we can do that together. So if you really enjoy this video and if you want to support my channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It really would be appreciated. Let's talk about this game because, good God, I was at this game with a bunch of my friends, and that first drive was genuinely couldn't have been more perfect. I mean, it could have been a little bit with that penalty, but the way we bounced back from the penalty and scored a touchdown to start it, Caleb Williams, give yourself a pat on the back today because you were spectacular. The second drive wasn't as good as the first, but that first drive alone showed that you put in that work to, clean up the stuff that Ben Johnson taught, especially with the overloading during camp, and it was beautiful. Utilizing the two tight ends in Loveland twice and Cole Kmet once for those two big gains down the middle of the field. The middle of the field. This is a Bears offense that putting up points, utilizing the middle of the field, which Caleb has done in the past, and in the first quarter, scoring a touchdown. Listen, again, it is preseason. I get it. I completely understand that. But you just can't help but get excited about this. Ben Johnson is already doing this. He's showing how he can, utilize the play action, utilize Caleb in his drop back. Enough about Caleb, because Caleb, in the first two drives, put up about 107 yards, passing, one touchdown, 130 rating. Beautiful. Let's talk about a person that deserves a lot of flowers today. 2 touchdowns from this running back, coming off a really bad injury last season that sidelined him for the rest of the season. Ian Wheeler, great work today. Genuinely great work. If I pull up his stats, because, man, have yourself a day. 19 carries, 80 rushing yards, 4.2 yards per carry, 2 rushing touchdowns. Dude was unstoppable today. And listen, it is against the backups. It doesn't matter because it's about getting those reps in, trying to prove a point to make the roster. The Bears are looking for running backs, and you have to make a name for yourself. Ian did that last season, but was unfortunately sidelined due to I think it was an ACL. I can't remember. But that unfortunately ended his season, and now he's coming back with a vengeance. I really hope he can find a way to make the team because he is a dog. Let's talk about the other running backs as well. What's his name? Britton. I mean his last name, but like Britton, man, he was cooking in the beginning. Listen, this running back room is going to be interesting to see, especially when it comes to the who's going to be in the depth, unlike the order of the depth chart. It's really going to be fun. And let's also go back to the offense, and we're going to get to the defense because the defense did do their thing. Bears stats. Let me look that really quick because, good God, today was just Bills. Was this beautiful? The fact that we shut out a team, man, it still boggles my mind because, like, jeez, like, listen, I get it is a preseason, and in general, it doesn't mean much. Especially, it doesn't count. Nothing really counts, especially for that. But in terms of the offense, 530 yards total, 350 total, 357 total passing yards, 117 total rushing yards, 6.5 yards per play, 31 first downs, 8 for 15 on third down, 82 total plays, 38 points. Yes, Ben had himself a game. Listen, last game as well, he was, doing a little bit of everything. Ended up in a tie. Ben is still undefeated so far as the Chicago Bears head coach. And it's not an indicator of what's going to be in the season, but it's a great start. And I've loved what he's been able to do with Caleb. No screen passes. The forward pass is a thing in Chicago. I'm going to say it again. The forward pass is a thing in Chicago. Cinema. Absolutely cinema. Like, to end the first half where the Bills only scored 47 yards and the Bears scored 371. Domination. Because the Bills team as a whole, like, even if you're playing your backup, you still could score points. But that just shows you how dominant that defense was. Because, man, it was beautiful. Because there was a peanut punch as well by Ogbenmiga. And let's look at the Bears stats real quick. Team stats. Defense. I know that Austin Booker had a sack. I remember Andrew Billings was also part of a sack as well, or got a sack as well. Also prayers up. Generally prayers up to Terrell Smith. I really hope he's okay because getting carted off, especially with how injured our cornerback room is and our secondary, it is very, very hope. I really hope he's going to be okay for the season. Hope it's nothing serious, but man, prayers up, man. It really does suck. Like, you hate to see any player get injured, and especially carted off as well. Sacks wise, like, there was it was Austin Booker, Andrew Billings, and those are 2 sacks, but a lot of them there was a forced fumble, a Peanut Tillman punch, and it was genuinely so much fun to watch. Especially, we were only there for like the first half a little bit, and man, the vibes in Soldier Field were so good, genuinely so good. And it's a preseason game. Everyone showed out. It was beautiful, and I'm looking forward to how this offense plays out in next week's game against the Kansas City Chiefs, because it's really going to be decided on, okay, Caleb will probably play another drive max next week. At least I hope he does, because he needs to get those reps in, especially with missing one game. And if he gets one rep or one drive next week, that should be enough for him to get started. I think he's been good. I just also, a bunch of players went to the locker room, especially later in the game. I really hope it's nothing serious, but Austin Booker, I think, went to the locker room as well. I really hope it's nothing serious. I generally don't. This defense, though, Austin Booker has been playing really well, and I saw a stat where he's had 6 sacks in 8 quarters of play, or something like that, something to that extent. That's really good, and it's the preseason. He's trying to show out that, hey, maybe we don't need a second edge rusher. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe we're gonna grow our talent that we have right now. Ben Johnson, Dennis Allen, have yourself a day. Literally have yourself a day. 0 points allowed in a preseason game. That's a statement. That's a huge statement. And it was so funny because you would see Ben Johnson, like, every time would pan the camera to him, he would just be deadpan. Like, they were up 28-0. And he did not care. They were up 38-0. Did not care. it matters at the end of the day that you execute properly, which, listen, by far from perfect execution. Mistakes were made, especially throughout the game. But he wants perfection. He wants to strive for perfection, and things need to be changed because this is just a preseason. There's nothing to be extremely happy about. Obviously, it's good that they're in the right direction. Very good. Extremely good. But it's the preseason. They have to continue this into the regular season, especially when you start off with the Monday Night Football game against the Minnesota Vikings at home. That's when it matters. That's when it truly matters. I'm really looking forward to that. Dennis Allen, hats off for a great defensive stint today. I really have to continue that. I hope everyone on our defense is healthy. The running back room is going to be a very interesting thing to really look forward to next game, especially when it comes to the 53-man roster cuts. And the left tackle position, Braxton Jones. I think that was the one sore spot of the game was Braxton Jones. Again, getting beat. I think it's going to be a big question mark. Having 3 left tackles and you're still deciding between who's your left tackle one can be an issue a little bit. But it's good to have depth as well. Braxton Jones can provide a lot, but it really just depends on can he provide that on a consistent basis, which in the preseason he hasn't been able to do so. He's been getting beat left and right. So we'll see. We'll really have to see. Ozzy Trapillo is trying the right tackle spot to be a depth piece for Darnell Wright. So we'll have to see if Theo Benedict could be really good. And he has been pretty solid so far in camp and even in the last preseason game and even a little bit this preseason as well. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my recap. Let me know what you guys think about all of my videos down in the comments below, especially this one. What are your thoughts about Caleb Williams' performance today? Before I forget, Tyson Bagent also had himself a game today. Very good bounce back game from what he played in Miami. Very hats off to him. At the end of the day, he's trying to make the case for being QB2 along with Case Keenum, who was sidelined today. So got to give that shout out before I forget. Anyways, that's going to be doing it for today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 700 subscribers by the end of the month. I know we can do that together. So feel free to subscribe to the channel and like and comment down below. Follow the socials. I've been very active on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. So feel free to follow those as well for shorter form content. Yeah. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one.